The man who broke into Houston legend Bun B's home in 2019 and held a strap to Bun B's wife's head was officially sentenced to 40 years in prison on Friday. DeMonte Alif Jackson pled guilty to aggravated robbery and burglary with the intent to commit other offenses. He will be eligible for parole in about 20 years' time. Bun B, very emotional, took the stand, as did his wife, and testified that he unloaded his weapon in self-defense. You know, Bun B was using the restroom when this guy tried to come in and break in to his home. He said he started fighting with the dude. His wife came through the garage door. She started screaming. Bun later in his testimony admitted there are times when his wife, Queenie, gets closed off. She can't communicate it, and that he just gets so angry all over again because she didn't deserve this. She didn't ask for this. Just the idea of seeing my wife in that state, hearing her voice in that state. I mean, I'm her husband. That's my primary job, is protecting her and making her feel safe again. For perspective, Bun B did fire his weapon in self-defense, actually hitting Jackson in self-defense. And then obviously Jackson was later arrested in said attempted robbery attempt. Now, you know, social media is going social media. There is a conversation happening about Bun B and his testimony. And I want to proceed with caution with this one for a few different reasons. And I'll just be candid and honest with y'all. I'm not rich. And number two, I'm not in the streets. So I don't believe I'm 1,000% the appropriate person to speak on this. I cover music news. This story involves a musician, a legend down south. We'll cover it. I'll give a little bit of story, and I'll get the heck up out the way. There is an ongoing argument online. If you go through some of Bun's lyrics in the past, there are people saying, yo, Bun B represented a certain lifestyle in the past. And that lifestyle promoted a culture of never hitting a stand. No matter what the situation invoked, even your wife. Bun worked with artists that promote this same sentiment. And there are a lot of people saying no matter what, you cannot testify against your ops, handle it differently. I have thoughts. Again, I'm not rich. I'm not in the streets. I'll tuck those comments and keep them to myself. I will say this. If you following my platform, if you've been following my platform for a long time, I remain committed to my stance of hip hop is a beautiful thing. It's done incredible things for my life. It's motivated me when I was down. It's gave me energy when I was in the gym. It's a heck of a thing. It's a heck of a drug. But the day you become a fan of rap music, you do become a walking hypocrite. And stories like this one definitely acknowledge and highlight that. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is FERRO. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at It's Mr. Ferro.